Hi, welcome back to Latin Guitar Mastery. I'm Sergio, and today we're going to do a guitar tutorial on Manha De Carnaval by Luiz Bonfa, also known as Black Orpheus from the film Black Orpheus. And this is really suitable for intermediate players, and I've made this bossa nova arrangement. This piece features a really beautiful melody and some interesting Latin jazz harmony. Now I'm going to be sharing the sheet music and tabs on the screen, but if you'd like to dive deeper into learning this piece, print or download the sheet music, but also have access to an interactive play along track, you can join LGM Members on the link above. I recorded this piece earlier in the week, so if you'd like to hear the full piece before you start, you can also access that on the link above. So let's get stuck in. All right, so we're going to start with the introduction, which goes like this. So we have this melody starting in 5th position and then goes up to 7th position. Now, even though this piece is in 4/4, the melody itself is in 6/4, in that there's 6 crotchet beats per bar. So make use of that triplet feel, and the chords are playing at the start of each triplet. D minor, and then A minor, D minor, A minor, D minor. Then we play E minor, which is just with open, and then I roll this A minor 6 chord. All right, the A section. Let's do the first couple of bars of that. So we're playing basically in 5th position, and I have a half bar on 5. Okay, so most of this is happening with a half bar on 5, like this. So we have the bass playing A, and then E. All right, so we sort of have, oftentimes in this bossa nova, I tend to play the root of the chord and then down a 5th. Next bar we have the B half diminished, B minor 7 flat 5. So I have to put the 3rd finger on the 7th, 4th finger on the 7th, and then 2nd and 1st finger like that. Now you can move the 1st finger out of the way here, or you can leave it down. Okay, so I usually just leave it down, but it is a little bit of a stretch, so you might find that a little bit uncomfortable, but worth practicing. And obviously the finger independence really helps when you're playing these types of pieces. And then we have E7 chord, slide from 4 to 7, and back to open position. Now we have 2 bars of A minor, then we go A minor major 7, A minor 7. There's a really common bossa nova little vamp, which you could also use at the start of the piece instead of the intro if you wanted. It just features an internal chromatic line. Next part, back to 5th position. We're at A minor in 5th position. Now instead of going to B minor 7 flat 5, we play a D minor 7. And then a G chord in 3rd position with the melody going from G to B. So we're going to play the 7th fret, so you might need to take that chord off. It's hard to keep that chord down. And now we're going to C major 7. And then the next chord is a C sharp diminished chord, and then A7. And these are little passing chords. And then we start the melody moving up again. Now we're going to do a circle of 5ths, starting on the D minor 7, to a G, G7, to a C major 7, to F major 7, B half diminished, to an E7, 3rds in A minor, descending bass line, B half diminished, E7. That's your basic 2/5. You could also, which is what I do sometimes, instead of the B half diminished, I play an F7. Okay, so that's the first half. The second half, we're going to starts the same as the first. So the B section, B half diminished, E7. Now we're going to change tonality. We're going to head towards D minor. So this is an E half diminished, and then A7 to a D minor 11. So we've just done a 2-5, one in D minor. So it's changing a little bit of tonality. So yeah, there is an alternative way of playing that. We could go like that. So if you want to play it more in first position, you can. You still end up in this position anyway. Okay, the final section. It's kind of like a D minor with this descending bass line. D bass, C bass, B minor 7, E 7, A minor, descending bass line, F major 7, B half diminished, B7, playing these sixths, A minor, D minor, A minor. You can then repeat until you decide to finish, at which time we go to the outro, which is the same as the intro. And then to finish off, I do a cross string scale, which sounds like this. And the way I do it is 5, 7, and then back to the open string, back to the first string. So I keep that 4 down, and then I go 5, 7, sorry, 5, 8, keep the first string down, 5, 7, keep the second string down. So if you do it with the open bass note, and then sometimes I'll play an A minor 6, 9, or I'll go, which is a little harmonic you can play. I often use that at the end of pieces. I'm not going to talk too much about the harmonic at the moment. We'll save that for a future video. So that's my arrangement of Black Orpheus, Manha De Carnaval. Luiz Bonfa also did his own version of this, but I've come up with my own arrangement, which I play a lot at gigs and I've taught to a lot of students. And it seems something that's quite playable for sort of intermediate players. So I hope you enjoy learning that. If you'd like to dive a little bit deeper, head over to Latin Guitar Mastery and you can join LGM members. But in any case, if you enjoyed the video, please give it a like. And if you subscribe, I'll see you for my next video. Thanks, guys.